Welcome back to another episode of the Diaries, episode 41. Thought I'd just give you a quick update on the low ticket funnel that I talked about in the last video. Not much else has gone on, like exciting to report over the last week anyway. Just got some plans in place for the end of this month, start of next, optimizing email sequences. Obviously, we're in the middle also. We inserted the new VSL into like the upsell sequence that people go through after they purchase this product, which I'm talking about today. And we're also just going to launch that new VSL as like a training to the email list this week. Well, the first proper email with the link went out today. And it's like a 50-minute VSL. So, you know, it's kind of like a hybrid between like a traditional, not traditional VSL, a hybrid between the short 50-minute VSLs you see and then like a webinar as well. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, there's nothing really exciting to talk about. So I just wanted to, talk about the progress, or well, not so much progress in the low ticket funnel. So on the face of it, well, I'll actually just run through the numbers. So we're actually green on a lot of these. So over the last week, we've been doing split tests on the landing page, on the sales page, basically like split testing some stuff there. The order bump, we actually haven't done any split tests on the order bump as of yet. But we are doing split tests on the checkout page with some testimonial stuff. And I think that could be another reason why we're seeing an increase in the order bump take. And then the one-time offer, we're doing a split test on there. So this increased, but not by much, by like 0.2%. But, you know, at scale, that's significant. So this is doing well. I should have got the old numbers from the last one, the last time I did the video. But this has increased significantly. I think it's gone from like 52% to like 62%. And then I think this one has stayed pretty much the same, around 9.26. And then this has gone from, this was like $41 last time. So our average order value has gone up by like $2, which, you know, isn't crazy. But it's still, like, again, significant. Then we've also added an order bump 2, which is a $47 product. And we got our first sale of this one today when it went live. So that's good. So hopefully we're going to see even this number go up even further. The bad thing is that this has decreased. Let's go down. This has increased, which is obviously bad, right? Get rid of that. This was like 53 last week, and now it's like 59, which obviously isn't good, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Because our goal is to increase the average order value, which we're doing, and I believe this is going to go up significantly further over the next few weeks with the different split tests and stuff we got going on. And the sales page is, you know, staying steady, but it also has increased as well, the conversion rate. So everything in the funnel is getting optimized slowly. But obviously our CPA has gone down, right? So obviously the sales page conversion increased, but the CPA has, which obviously means that the ads have become more expensive. And there's a reason for that, because last week after I did the video, we basically went out and launched a load new more campaigns, and we were split testing lots of different new images and lots of different copy. And as part of that, and this is an important point, maybe this is the learning lesson of the video, is that in the beginning, or when you decide to, hey, we're going to push forward and do a load of different split tests right now, and you split test in lots of different angles, different copy, different images, your cost from the ads is going to go up, right? Because some are going to be winners, some are going to be losers. Most of the time, we're going to have more losers than winners, honestly. And that's okay. So in the short term, your CPA is going to go up because we launched one piece of ad copy and pretty much every single ad set in that campaign just flopped. We have one still running, right? So that is a reason why the CPA has gone up. Is because we had one piece of ad copy completely flop. And then we had some other image tests that didn't perform better than the control. We had some that did. We have some different like lookalikes that we created that we're launching and testing right now. The initial feedback on those are pretty good. Lowest CPA of all the campaigns. So when you launch a load of new stuff, you just know that in the short term, your CPA is going to go up. And then obviously, if these are all the different campaigns that we're launching, right? And in the beginning, let's just say this one works and this one works, but the rest are all shit, right? Which, isn't ideal, but it could happen, right? Let's say these are all just the different tests, right? Different campaigns for different copy tests, image tests, video tests, even like lookalike audience tests, whatever you want to test, right? And in the beginning, because a majority of these have lost, your costs are going to go up. But obviously over time, what happens is you get rid of this, you turn these off, you turn this off, you turn this off, you turn this off, and you turn this off. This is like obviously in a perfect world, right? And what happens is then you spend more money on these two. And you just scale the winners, right? So then over time, when you put more money into the winners, your costs go down, which is obviously a good thing. So I'm not shocked that our CPA has gone up just because we've been testing so much over the past week. And again, we've got some campaigns that are doing really well, but at the moment, the CPA has gone up because they're getting offset by the campaigns that are doing bad. But once we turn the losers off, keep the winners, scale the winners, that's going to improve. Another thing to note as well is in the testing phase right now, because our CPA is $59, right? $60. A lot of our testing campaigns aren't going to get past the testing phase. The learning phase, right? Because that's $60. If we're going to exit the learning phase, we need 50 conversions in a 7-day period, right? So that's going to be probably math I can't even do. What's that? Like, is that 350? Am I going to make myself look like a fool here? Because I don't know math. But anyway, that's like, I don't even know because you have to divide by 7. Anyway, I'm not going to try and do this mental math. But as you can see, it's a lot more than $10, $15, $20 a day, which is what we're currently like testing at right now. So if we want to get our campaigns to exit the learning phase, then we're going to have to spend more on the budget. So once we go through this round of testing and we find winners, we're going to start launching the winners with bigger budgets. Because right now, some of the initial campaigns that we first launched, which were getting a cheap CPA, have gone into kind of like the learning limited phase. So the performance on some of those ad sets have actually started to decrease, which was definitely always going to happen because we're only testing on a smaller budget. And because this is a new funnel, I didn't want to go out the gate and start spending, thousands a day on ad sets that aren't tested just to get them out of the learning phase. Because this is new funnel, new offer, new everything. So we're going to test small, accept the fact that some of the winners are probably going to die out sooner than we want because they're not going to exit the learning phase. But again, all this part is since we started launching this, less than a month ago, we're literally just gathering data. I'm just trying to understand what ad angles work, what type of ads work, get the funnel to a place where hopefully this average order value is above $60, something like that, right? And if we're in that place, then I'll be more confident then to spend more money on the funnel. So right now, just trying to figure out ad angles and optimize the AOV to get it as high as possible. Again, not the biggest jump over the last week, which is a little bit disappointing, only a couple of dollars, but hopefully we'll get it even higher. And we're already having people going through trying to check out and buy the higher ticket coaching program. I say higher ticket coaching program, it's only $1K, which is the upsell after all of this. So, this will bring us in profitability, but I want to try and get this as close to profit as possible. All right. Anyway, that's the update. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.